Hello, hello. All right. So I've been getting asked lately how I stick to my way of eating. So I generally try to avoid the sugary processed stuff and eat as much nutrient dense stuff as possible. Low carb ish is what I call it. I do like eating in a ketogenic style, but I haven't been doing that lately. I've just been trying to be low carb ish, whole foods. And I've been doing great at getting consistency, not perfection, but consistency. And it's been lovely. And I had been doing so well, in fact, that I kind of took all of the skills and techniques and strategies that I use to get that consistency and to finally stick to the plan for an extended period of time and put it all together. And part of that was 5 beliefs that I had that were really holding me back. You may have heard of this as like limiting beliefs, right? So, over the next 5 days, we're going to work through those 5 beliefs and talk about them. And I'm super curious. I want to know if you can relate to them, if you are trying to overcome them, all of that. Okay. So, the first one is I know this is the limiting belief. I know what to do. I just can't do it. I just need to try harder. I can't even tell you how many times I have thought or said out loud, I know what to do. I just can't make myself do it. Oh man. Can you relate to that? Comment below if you can relate to that. So the thing about it is that seems like a normal thing to say, right? Like you know it in your brain, you just can't get yourself to do it. The problem is it's super shamey, right? It's like, I'm so dumb, I can't do it, even though I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm so lazy, I just am not willing to do this thing. Because the truth of the matter is, like, number one, there's a big difference between knowing and doing. And just because we know something does not mean we have the skills to actually do it, maybe at that level or maybe at any level, right? So that's the first thing is there is a big, big difference between knowing about something, knowing that something is true. So like for me, knowing that eating low carb ish makes me feel 100 million times better in terms of energy and joy and brain clarity and all of the things. There's a difference between knowing and then being able to actually do it in we don't live in a vacuum. So there's family and responsibilities and competing priorities and jobs and, lack of self-care, time, culture, fast food, like so many things that are coming at us that prevent us for a variety of reasons, some overcomable, from doing the thing, even though we know we should do it or should want to do it, etc. Okay. So that's one big thing. There's a big difference between knowing and doing. The other thing is it really pits you against yourself, right? So what you're saying is, I want this thing and my body won't do it, right? And it starts this real battle, right? There are lots of reasons why someone might have cravings and might want to eat junk food, sugar, processed carbs, whatever it is. There's a lot of reasons. Just to name a few: blood sugar spikes and crashes, gut microbiome, stress, lack of sleep, needing coping mechanisms, trauma. There's a lot of reasons, totally normal, appropriate reasons where your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do and telling you to eat the thing, right? And so when we set up this battle of our brain against our body, and we're resisting and we're fighting and we're battling, it's just doesn't work. First of all, it's exhausting. Second of all, and to be honest, like you can't ever win. long-term. For a little while, you can kind of white knuckle it, right? White knuckle willpower, but it doesn't last for long. Eventually your body will win. You will lose your brain will lose the battle, right? And it just doesn't work. So if you can relate to this, I know what to do, but I just cannot do it. If that's you, comment below, let me know. I'm actually offering a totally free, super valuable call. I'm calling it a willpower assessment. And really what we're doing is we're assessing where you're at with willpower. What are the root causes of your lack of willpower, those cravings, those moments of weakness, quote unquote, and seeing if we can get some action steps forward about what willpower can look like for you in the future. If it ends up being that you're a good fit with my program around willpower, amazing. We'll talk about that. But the call in and of itself is super valuable and the link is down below. Let me know if you can relate to this. Awesome.